Hello and welcome to part 26 of my Crusader Kings The Old Gods gameplay. Today we're basically going to try and consolidate Central Europe here. Perhaps take Italy if we get the chance to do so through a holy war and they aren't spread in a million pieces. Also, we'll probably continue sacking the Byzantines and the Seljuks, just being a real bother to them. Depending on how things develop, I might have to start sacking down here. Or raiding as it's actually called. I just call it sacking. But basically the plan is to get all of these lands under my colors. And Lithuania joined us last time. The next on the line is probably Pomerania. And they will join us 13, then Wales. And I believe actually it's... Poland is a year before Scotland, so yeah. That could be fun, and we'll simply have to wait and see. These guys will probably deal with the wars here. They should be more than enough. I'll have these guys basically deal with the Byzantines, kick their asses, weaken them, and see how it goes. The Seljuks have more or less consolidated their lands here now, so I believe things should have started drifting, but yeah. It haven't, so that's kind of surprising, as it's all under Seljuk Turks. I get it, it's a tribal title, can't have the Jer vassals, so that's why, and nothing is drifting. Should probably have realized that a bit sooner. Still, Egypt and Jerusalem is a mess. The Shia are actually expanding now and doing a bit better, so could get interesting. If we take a quick look at the religion map, you'll see that the Norse, we are clearly the biggest ones. Catholics have 136 provinces still, but 0 moral authority, so they're probably breaking soon. The Shias are doing alright. Sumenusko have 53, and they still have their Russian provinces. Tengri is fading, along with the West African, I believe, Slavic and Zoroastrian still exists, so yeah, it's actually kind of surprising. I find it also fun that they actually have a Coptic Pope, even though they don't have any provinces, and I have no idea how you'd actually go ahead if you want to try and make him wear a vassal or actually give him land. It simply holds the papacy, so could get interesting to watch. But I'll just go ahead and get these guys in position for war, and then I'll get back to you. Interesting little fact, one of my guys actually go on his own little quest and ended up down here. He will not accept vassalization, even though he's a single count in the center of the Muslims. So, worst scenario, I'll have a Norse Muslim running around in Western Africa doing whatever he wants, since he refused vassalization since not far away, but still, I don't have any worries really. Also declared, preparing to declare war on these guys, raiding over in Byzantines, as you see, Trace, I believe I'm in that, and we'll just declare war for Lower Lorraine. Then we'll take these two in 2 other holy wars, I believe. Yeah, I don't really care if 2 of my family members end up in wars against each other, because it basically doesn't really matter at all for me. I don't care who holds the title, even if a content is rich and ambitious, it's just 1 vassal. They don't really have that much power alone. It's if it happens with 10, then I will perhaps be a little bit worried, but only 1 or 2, nah, not anything to worry about. What have you... I'll just accept. I probably won't send any troops to help him, unfortunately, but it could get interesting to see if he actually is capable of taking it. And as I'm doing now, I'm just raiding down here. Yeah, Westfold just became Norwegian. The people of Westfold had developed their language and customs to a point where they may now be considered part of a distinct branch of Norse culture. They have begun to refer to themselves as Norwegian. Yeah, what to think of next? I actually like a mechanic there if a culture actually spreads upon large parts of the map. I'll show you. Let's see here. Norse is actually spreading. Yeah, you can see Norse has spread. Norse is basically taking over the map as of now. Still, where it's supposed to be Norse, it's not Norse anymore. So that's a bit disappointing. So it would actually be fun and kind of challenging if you had an option to actually that cultures that took over large parts in different areas, that Norse culture here, Norse culture here, Norse culture here, and the Norse culture down here and in England and Ireland actually developed into subcultures like Norse German, Norse Lithuanian, Norse Irish, Norse Anglo-Saxon, basically because they are so far away from each other that they will have different cultural setups that will develop over time. So this is actually accurate, but still, in this game it's kind of annoying because it only happens in Scandinavia. It doesn't happen outside of Scandinavia, and that simply irks me a bit. I get a little bit upset about it. Probably just my me complaining over nothing, but still, it's a tiny whiny bit annoying. So yeah, I'll probably have to check the mod forums later on the Paradox Plaza to see if they actually, for all I know, there could actually be a mod out there trying to describe that. So it could get interesting if I actually find one. So yeah, if there actually is a mod like that and I can inherit on the current game, I'll probably make it a try. It will make it harder for you to hold together big realms, and it will actually make it more beneficial for you to create king vassals, simply because you can they're easier to control. You can place 2 or 3 king vassals, have them take control over an area that's culturally different from yours, and could probably try to force independence on you, to simply have them being unable to do it. As you see, this guy is actually so good right now and has ruled for so long that no one is actually thinking of doing anything against him. So yeah, that's kind of that's kind of interesting if you consider the fact that he's known as the Confessor. So yeah, still, it's quite fun. We should probably just see how things work out. If they create a new mechanic, it's alright on my end. What I really don't understand is what 30k or nearly 30k of the Byzantine army is marching from probably these guys, but still marching through Italy to get down here. I'll be done sieging this county before they even are close to arriving, and it will seem that the war is already over. Yeah, it's over. Simply over. And that is kind of a shame that I don't really have to pay any attention to my wars anymore. I just send them in their vague direction or leave them to siege, and they still are capable of actually having full control and winning wars. So yeah, could probably model it a bit better, or at least when I guess, considering that the fact that Catholicism is basically beaten, they're falling, that they're weak. I just find sometimes the AI is too weak. It's just me complaining, I know. Should probably have restricted myself to not use red news or something to make the game more challenging, but still, if I have the opportunity to use these guys, I will, because they are these soldiers. Perhaps you make them a bit more expensive would be fine and good for me, but yeah, I'll probably have to learn to mod the game a little bit to make it more interesting and perhaps a bit more challenging at times. Even though I did mess up very badly in the start of this series, so yeah. But as I said, we'll just keep going. West Francia is next on my list over things I want to attack, and we will probably just take them and basically just see how things goes. And as you can see, raiding Constantinople is actually more or less enough to keep me going for a while. So that one duchy, I'll probably try and keep them under the Byzantine colors, simply for being able to raid for money. As you can see, money isn't really a problem in this game. It probably never will be for me, at least. So, at least as long as I'm Norse. I'm tempted to try and create later a Roman Norse Republic, as they have actually brought back their Roman culture, but there are no Roman cultured characters at game start. Take Venice or Amalfi, create a Roman pagan, but I'm wondering, since paganists are basically very I believe paganism actually cannot be just pagan, cannot be organized, so I'll be stuck with ridiculous laws forever, and problems with converting counties. That would actually be quite boring. So if I create a game, it'd probably be a pagan Norse Venetian or Amalfi Republic, and if that's actually something that you'd like to see, just let me know, and I'll try to make it happen. But as you know, I'll just fight these guys now, do some more raiding down in the Byzantines and the Seljuks, and hand out the counties, and then I'll get back to you. Apparently I just died at the age of 62, cause of that, natural death, and this guy is now taking over. No pretenders, which is nice. This guy is now the current emperor in Fylkir, and 33 years old. He's not too old, but could have been younger. Too bad I just sacked Constantinople, because the prestige bonus from sacking them again will actually be perfect. So actually he also has 2 sons, one ambitious one and one that's just been born. And we have to find ourselves a new heir. Should I die before time? This guy is actually a good candidate. I'll actually go ahead and just vote him for now. My brother actually. So yeah, they actually have kind of qualified individuals. Yeah, even her. Kind of impressive, I have to say. And as you can see, we're currently at war with West Francia. We are winning. I ended up in this war. And why do I have the Earldom of Vidin needs to be handed out? I believe that this war will end with inconclusively now, simply because I'm emperor. If not, I'll probably have to do something to make sure that I don't lose anything. I grant Earldom to this guy since the kid that I gave it to was ambitious. No reason to put any more trouble in my path than necessary. Here we go, just forming up my council and setting him to do something. Right now I want him to focus that track here, so it'll spread. If it's get good here, it should probably spread quite nicely. Also, I believe I said this before, but now research tech is quite different. You actually have to place them in the province you want them to spread the tech to. So placing them in your capital doesn't do any good whatsoever. As you can see, the tech levels are fairly well spread. I've had them placed here for a while, so that's why it's a little bit higher. The capital techs are quite nice. It's mostly focused, so I could probably get them all up to 28 or so if I had spread it out. And yeah, that's that. I'll simply have this guy going now for a while and see how things work out. No more Levi's have been raised. As you can see, I lost about 100k simply by succession, and the limit is still okay, so I'll create defense retinues for the rest of the limit, which means that this army should now be 12,000 men strong. Should probably be ready to see action, but as long as I'm in Holy War, I believe they will not start bothering me. And yeah, the war ended inconclusively because well, at least I was taken out of the war. No, it ended inconclusively since the castle spelling is no longer valid because I'm Emperor and Liege. So yeah, that's that. And it would seem that this guy is in trouble. So yeah, 45,000 men for one county. They should just siege it and get it done with. But I'll get back to taking Francia now. Hopefully this guy won't have an amazing succession revolt on his hands, so we'll see if we are able to avoid it. After defeating his army, I would bet he believes it's enough. There we go. West Francia, Lorraine is next, then Germany, and then I'll probably go after Burgundy. These counts that are outside of Italy, and we'll probably have a war against the Arabian Empire for the rest of France, or Aquitaine as it is now. So yeah, that should get fun. And what I'll do now is just hand out the counties, and then we'll declare war. And I believe there aren't any real factions out there. Yeah, there are some, but as you can see, most of them actually like me pretty well. 55 actually. And once that short reign bonus actually disappears, I'm pretty sure that it will be easy to keep in power. And yeah, the laws are also pretty good. My preferred heir is also chosen. Doesn't seem like anything will go bad really. Wife is okay, of family, so I won't divorce her. Could probably have chosen someone better, but still. Technology gains aren't too bad. Cultural 11 plus 25. Economy 11 plus 6. Still, their own economy gains more. Don't really get why. 1 whole point from buildings, so those universities really do help quite a lot, as you can see. So yeah, can't complain about that. And I'll probably upgrade some more universities, build a city here. Believe I haven't built a university, so I'll build a university and another city here. I have to build a temple and then a city, but it'll be okay. I'll raid some more, and yeah, I'll go ahead and build a city there too. Which means that there are only three spots now in my holdings that aren't constructed upon, and that's quite nice actually. That means that my holdings are coming along steadily. And hopefully, if there is independent revolt, Pomerania here will be able to drift before it, because I'm pretty sure that at least one count or chief will join before the war's end, and that will be kind of disappointing really, and hopefully it won't happen. So yeah, I'll just go ahead and hand out the counties, then war against Lorraine, then war against Germany, then some more raids against the Seljuks and the Byzantines. Just wanted to show you kind of an interesting battle here. I have gone up against the Seljuks in a raid battle, more or less. They attacked me with 27,000 men against my 15,000 over a river. Stupidly enough, they more or less got massacred, and I'm actually just going to now hunt these guys down, stall them. I was about to move my army, but then I noticed that they were attacking, so yeah. Not wise move, Seljuks, and I'm actually kind of surprised that I'm killing their troops over and over again, but still no one wants to try and take a bite of them or anything. They just hang around and let them do whatever they want, basically. So that's kind of boring, but well, each to their own, I guess. Yeah, I don't care. Much better just to forgive and forget rather than causing trouble for oneself, I guess. Yeah, attacking them in the mountains probably weren't that good, but still I won, and that's what matters. I'll just be hunting down their armies now, and hopefully it won't turn out with disaster, more or less. That's all, at least what I'm hoping for. I said now the war against Lorraine, and then war against the Germans. And hopefully 2 wars from now, both the Germans and or Lotharingia will be gone, along with the Kingdom of West Francia. Burgundy is also more or less falling. I'll just have to give them a little push. Leon is still intertwined in succession wars. Burgundy actually has land down here, which is kind of annoying and surprising at the same time. Also surprising that this guy is actually still going. So yeah, we'll have to see how it goes in the future. But I want to know why there are so many troops attacking for claim. Holy War for Kabylia still not done. Yeah, they're going to die of probably so many guys have died simply from excessive attrition. So that's too bad. Waste of troops, more or less. But as said, raiding Germany, Lotharingia, and West Francia planned for now. Also, gained Viking, didn't take that long really, and that's good. It's another opinion boost. Should help securing that. I believe it was the Knytlings, the ones that have been bothering me as Kings of Denmark of late. I was kind of happy and then disappointed that it wasn't them, but can't really complain. Denmark is solely under our rule now. I believe it has been for a while. The Kingdom of Denmark, that is, along with the Venetian Republic. It's mostly ruled by my guys now, I believe. So, but I'll just have a quick check on the Denmark Kingdom. Let's see. History. 3 last kings were of mine. The Knytlings, 50 members left. We have 1,062 living members, so yeah, can't really complain. 9,000 prestige. Things are looking up. Basically, things I've been looking up from when I formed Scandinavia or reformed the faith. So as of now, there aren't any real opponents except for perhaps a united Arabian Empire or perhaps the Timurids or. I don't know if the Timurids will come. Timurids or Golden Horde or the Ilkhanate. Any one of those could actually make the game much more interesting. So yeah, until then I'll just consolidate lands and see how far I can go before I'm beaten down by revolts, a bad air, anything really. I like the kind of makes it so much easier to control your airs that it's almost scary. But we'll have to see. Hopefully there'll be a genius going on soon. Yeah, just talking about genius, and there is one here, but she's old. Why? Yeah, I'll have to see. Probably try and get some concubines that actually are. No, there's no reason for me to get any concubines. The reason is this 122 prisoners, and they take up quite a lot of court spoil. This place. One of my biggest wishes for this game is to get a release all or ransom all or execute all button. Or actually, what would be better is a system with a checkbox that you check and then release all, or just press a check button up here. Gets pretty much the same as an email would work. And hopefully that will be a thing in the future. It will make micromanaging the prison a lot easier, especially now since prisoners, there are a lot of them. Really, there are just an obscene amount of prisoners. But still, should be okay. Did I just capture his queen? Yeah, I actually did. Nice. I believe, no, didn't count anything toward the war score. That's too bad. As you can see, my game is a little laggy right now. That's because everyone's troops is running everywhere, and I don't really have the processing power to deal with that. So, if I zoom out here, things are actually okay. It isn't troublesome, at least from this distance, but it's kind of hard to see the enemy troops. So, yeah. War with the Lotharingians is over. One more war and they're done. I'm actually just going to go ahead here and declare war on Germany straight away. Can't revolt in Africa of all things, so I'm sending just some regular guys to deal with it. Once that's done, we'll declare war for Germany. But that will probably, unfortunately, have to wait for the next episode. I will hand out the counties, then I'll probably just end this basically, because I believe I'm over the time. But as I said, the plan is basically just now to consolidate Europe, keep myself out of trouble, and by trouble I mean independence revolts and the like. It doesn't really seem to be a problem, as you can see. Opinion of League 79, the Dishonored Alliance, actually short reign. Without those I would have been at 100, so yeah. It isn't really a challenge anymore, which is kind of boring, but still. it's fun enough to play, simply to see how much I can actually take, how much I can actually keep under control without putting myself in too much trouble and too much of a disadvantage. And basically, I should probably just get these guys done. I believe they're almost there. Let's see, 6, 5, 26. They need 4 more units, then they're ready to go. And once they're ready to go, we will use them here, and we'll just conquer everything, hopefully. And I have to check right now if I can. Yeah, I want to check if I could declare Great Holy War. Probably not yet, but should be around now sometime. Wish this thing actually said, instead of no Great Holy War, cannot call Great Holy War before. And or can call a Great Holy War instead of no Great Holy War called, because it's kind of annoying that you don't have a timer for it. So yeah, that's my 2 cents on that, and thank you for watching. Please leave a comment, some criticism, praise, anything really, and I'll see you soon. Bye.